Okay, let's get into your reading, Leo. You are going to be very rich, and I'm not building up to that. I'm not softening it or qualifying it or burying it in the middle of something else. You are going to be very rich soon. And the financial worries that have been living in the background of your life, the calculating, the stretching, the lying awake running numbers are ending, not reducing, ending. And I know those words sound big, and they are big. And your guides brought you to this reading today because big things deserve to be said plainly. And this is the plainest I can be. Wealth is coming for you. Real wealth. The endless, no financial worries, money working for you kind. And the cards are about to show you exactly how. Drop a comment right now and say, I claim this. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and turn on that notification bell. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, first oracle card. The wealth coming is real wealth, not a windfall that disappears, a lasting structural change to your financial life. And your guides led with this because the word rich means different things. And the rich they're showing me is the lasting kind. Not a sudden amount of money that comes and goes. Not a good month that feels like a turning point and then isn't. A structural change. The specific kind of wealth that changes the floor, the baseline of what your life costs versus what your life produces permanently. And the structural change is what makes it endless. Because endless wealth is not an infinite amount of money arriving all at once. It's a structure that keeps producing, that keeps growing, that doesn't require you to start over every time you reach a certain point. Okay, second oracle card. The no financial worries part is arriving before the very rich part. The peace comes first. And this is the order your guides are showing me. And I want to be specific about it because it matters for what you watch for first. The peace comes before the full wealth picture is visible. The financial worries ending. The calculating stopping. The lying awake running numbers stopping. Arrives before the very rich is fully real in your hands. And the peace is the first sign. The first confirmation that what the cards are saying is already in motion. And when the peace arrives, when the background financial noise goes quiet, that's when you know the very rich part is right behind it. Okay, third oracle card. Money is about to move toward you from more than one direction at the same time. And your guides are showing me multiple streams. Not one big thing, multiple things. Coming from more than one direction. And the multiple stream quality is what makes wealth endless. Because one stream can slow or stop. And the others keep flowing. And the structure coming for you is the multi-stream structure. The kind where money has more than one way to reach you, more than one source, more than one channel. And when multiple streams are flowing simultaneously, the accumulation happens at a pace that one stream could never match. Okay, fourth oracle card. The financial worries are ending because the foundation is being built, not because you got lucky. And your guides want you to understand the mechanism because the ending of financial worries can feel like luck from the outside. Like things just got better, like the universe decided to be kind. And underneath the feeling of luck is a foundation being built. Deliberately, piece by piece. And some of the pieces have already been laid without you fully seeing them. And when the foundation is complete, what sits on top of it doesn't wobble, doesn't need to be rebuilt every few years, doesn't require the same effort to maintain that it required to build. It just holds. And the holding is what very rich feels like from the inside. Okay, fifth oracle card. Your relationship with money is changing from scarcity thinking to abundance receiving. And this oracle card is the most internal one because the very rich coming requires a shift that happens inside you alongside the shift that happens externally. And the internal shift is the relationship with money, because scarcity thinking, the there's never enough, the money always leaves, the I have to hold on tight thinking doesn't disappear automatically when the money arrives. It has to be consciously replaced with abundance receiving. The money is coming and I can hold it receiving. The there is enough receiving, and your guides are showing me that this shift is already beginning in you. And the beginning of it internally is what opens the door for the very rich to walk through externally. The Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, the Star, the Emperor, the World, 8 cards, every single one of them about wealth and abundance and the financial life changing permanently. The Ace of Pentacles first, and the Ace of Pentacles is the most important first card for a reading about very rich soon, because the Ace of Pentacles is the new financial beginning. The specific this is actually happening, opening of a material chapter that is completely different in kind from what came before it. And the Ace of Pentacles is fresh. It's a beginning, not a continuation. And the beginning it's pointing at is the very rich chapter. And aces grow. They don't stay small. And the Ace of Pentacles growing becomes the next card. And the Ten of Pentacles and 2 Pentacle cards in the same spread is significant because the Ace is the beginning and the 10 is the destination. And both being here means the cards are showing you the full arc, the opening and where the opening leads. And where the opening leads is the 10 of Pentacles. And the 10 of Pentacles is the most complete wealth card in the deck. Not just personal wealth, generational wealth, the lasting built, enough for everyone connected to you wealth. The kind that changes what's possible, not just for you, but for the people you love and the people who come after them. And the 9 of Cups, and the 9 of Cups is the wish fulfilled. And in a very rich reading, the 9 of Cups is the specific financial wish, the number you have in your head, the life you've been picturing, the version of financial freedom that you've allowed yourself to want in the private interior where the real wishes live. And the 9 of Cups is that wish arriving, not approaching, arriving. The specific financial picture you've been building in your mind, becoming the actual picture of your actual life. And the Wheel of Fortune, and the wheel is turning into the very rich position right now. Not someday, now. And the wheel turning into the wealth position is the mechanism behind the soon and very rich soon. And the wheel doesn't announce it's turning. It just turns, and when it clicks into the new position, everything available in that position becomes suddenly accessible in a way it wasn't before. And the position it's clicking into has the Ace of Pentacles in it, and the 10 of Pentacles, and the 9 of Cups, and the Sun, and all of it becomes accessible when the wheel lands. And the sun is the feeling of very rich from the inside. And I want to be specific about what that feels like, because it's not what most people imagine. It's not dramatic. It's quiet. The specific quiet of a morning, where the first thought is not money, where the first thought is just the morning, and the sun is that morning. The morning where money is no longer the first thing the mind goes to when it opens, because there's nothing urgent about it anymore. And that morning, that specific, unremarkable, money is handled morning is what the sun is promising. And it is coming for you. And the star is every quiet wish you've had about the money being different. Every time you looked at the numbers and hoped, every time you pictured the very rich life and then pulled back from picturing it too clearly, because hope without evidence is its own kind of painful. And the star is the universe answering every single one of those moments. The hoping was never naive. The picturing was always accurate. The wish was always pointing at something real. And the real thing is the wealth that's coming. And the coming is soon. And the emperor is the energy of the wealth itself. Because the emperor is built wealth, the established wealth, the kind that has structure and permanence and doesn't disappear when circumstances shift, because it's built on a real foundation. And the emperor appearing in a very rich reading is the cards showing you the quality of what's coming, not windfall wealth, not temporary wealth, not wealth that requires you to start over every time it slows down. Emperor wealth, built, permanent, yours in the lasting way. And the world is last and most complete. The financial worries era ending, not tapering off, ending. The world drawing a line under the chapter where money was the problem, where the calculating was constant and the worrying was constant and the stretching was constant, and that chapter completing, done, and the new chapter beginning. The very rich chapter, the endless wealth chapter, the no financial worries chapter, and the world being here is the most complete confirmation the deck can offer. Yes, this is real. Yes, it's coming. Yes, soon. Okay, tea leaf cards. 7 of them. First tea leaf card. The first sign, the wealth is arriving, something financial shifting in your favor unexpectedly. And watch for this because it might already be happening. Something financial going differently than usual in your favor without you having to fight for it. An amount that's higher than expected, a bill that's less, an opportunity with a number attached to it that surprises you. And the small thing has a quality, a placed quality, a this is not coincidence quality that distinguishes it from random good luck. And it is not random good luck. It is the very rich era sending its first sign before the main event. Next tea leaf card, the financial worry lifting and what the quiet feels like when it arrives. And the quiet is coming. The specific quiet of the financial noise going down, and the financial noise, the constant low-level calculating, the is there enough checking, the I'll feel better when the balance is higher anxiety has been so constant that you might not realize how loud it is until it goes quiet. And when it goes quiet, when the first morning arrives, where the worry isn't the first thing, you're going to feel it in your whole body. Not as excitement necessarily, as relief, deep physical, I have been waiting for this relief. And that relief is the no financial worries becoming real. Next tea leaf card, a specific financial opportunity arriving, the first concrete piece of the very rich picture. And something concrete is arriving, not a feeling, a specific, real, tangible financial opportunity. The first piece of the very rich picture showing up in the physical world. And when it arrives, it might not immediately look like the very rich version. It might look modest at first, like a beginning, which is exactly what it is. And beginnings that come from the Ace of Pentacles grow into the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles is the very rich destination. And the beginning is arriving. Next tea leaf card, more coming in than going out. The financial tide turning in your direction. And there's a tide turning because financial life has a tide. Periods where more goes out than comes in, and periods where more comes in than goes out. And the tide that's been running has not been in your favor, and the turning is happening. The incoming is increasing. The outgoing is not increasing at the same pace. And the gap between what comes in and what goes out is widening in your direction. And the widening gap is the beginning of the accumulation that ends in the very rich. The spread is describing, next tea leaf card, receiving the wealth without the survivor guilt, allowing yourself to have what's coming. And your guides are watching for this because when the wealth arrives, when the very rich starts to become real, there can be a guilt, the why me guilt, the I don't deserve this guilt, the what about everyone else guilt. And your guides are removing it preemptively. Allow yourself to have what's coming fully without the guilt making it smaller than it is. Because the wealth coming through you is not taken from anyone, and the having of it does not cost anyone else anything. And receiving it fully, with open hands and without guilt, is how the endless part actually stays endless. Next tea leaf card, the people connected to you benefiting, the wealth reaching beyond you, and the very rich doesn't stop with you. The Ten of Pentacles is the card that shows this most clearly. The abundance flowing past the individual to the people connected to them. And the people in your life, the ones you love, the ones you want things to be good for, benefit from the wealth coming through you. And knowing that is one of the most motivating things your guides can show you. Because the very rich arriving for you is not a personal indulgence. It's a rising tide that lifts everyone connected to you. And the last tea leaf card, you inside the very rich life and the specific ordinary moment where you realize the financial worries are actually gone. And your guides ended here because this image is everything. You inside the very rich life, not imagining it, living it. And there's going to be a specific ordinary moment, a Tuesday, a completely unremarkable day where you reach for the financial worry and it isn't there, and you realize, oh, it's actually gone. Not on pause, not temporarily okay, gone. And the realization is going to be quiet and private, and one of the most significant feelings you have ever felt. Okay, Final messages from your guides. 7 of them. Believe it plainly. No hedging, no qualifying, no but what if it doesn't happen. And your guides put this first because it's the most important posture for the next chapter. Believe it plainly, not with the careful hoping that protects you in case it doesn't come, not with the I'll believe it when I see it waiting. Plainly, the way you believe the things you've always known. You are going to be very rich soon. The financial worries are ending. The wealth is coming from multiple directions. And believing it plainly, without hedging, without qualifying, is the posture that receives it fastest. Next final card. Act from abundance now. Make one decision today that the very rich version of you would make. And your guides have a practical instruction. Make one decision today, just one, that the very rich version of you would make. Not a reckless decision. Not spending money you don't have. One aligned decision. One yes to something the scarcity version of you would have said no to. One no to something that costs you too much, that the scarcity version would have accepted anyway. One small act from the very rich identity instead of the financial worry identity. And that one decision is the internal gate the wealth is looking for. Next, final card. The financial worries were never the truth about you. They were the chapter, not the identity. And your guides want to separate something because the financial worries have been so constant that they might feel like the truth about you. Like, this is just how it is for me. Like, I'm someone who always has to worry about money. And your guides are saying that was the chapter, not the identity. And the chapter is ending. And who you actually are is not the person in the financial worry chapter. It's the person the wealth is coming for. And those are not the same person. And the chapter ending is how you find out who you actually are. Next, final card. Receive it without shrinking. Very rich is allowed to be very rich, not slightly better. And your guides are specific about the size. Very rich, not slightly better, not a little more comfortable. Very rich. And receiving it at that size, not making it smaller to feel more realistic, not hedging it to protect yourself from hoping too much, is what the cards are asking for. Because the cards said very rich, and the cards meant very rich. And you are allowed to receive exactly what the cards said. Next final card. The endless part is the most important word. This is not a temporary improvement. And your guides want the word endless to land properly. Because endless is the most significant word in this reading, not rich. Rich is an amount. Endless is a structure, and the structure coming is the one that keeps producing beyond the initial arrival. That doesn't require you to start over. That grows as it goes. And your guides are specifically confirming endless because temporary improvement is not what they're showing. The structure they're showing is built to last and to grow and to reach beyond you. Next final card. Save this and drop a comment when the very rich starts becoming real. Tell me what the first sign was. Save this reading right now. Bookmark it. Share it today, because when you share something like this, what comes back is tenfold. And when the very rich starts becoming real, when the first sign arrives, when the financial worry goes quiet for the first time, when the opportunity shows up, come back here and drop a comment. Tell me what the first sign was. Tell me what it felt like when the quiet arrived. Because someone watching this right now is in the deepest part of the financial worry. The specific 3 a.m., how is this going to work worry? And knowing that yours ended is the thing that gets them to mourning. And the very last card, you will be very rich soon, endless wealth, money, and no financial worries. And the cards have never been more plain about anything. You will be very rich soon, endless wealth, money, and no financial worries. And the cards have never been more plain about anything. And your guides saved this for last, because the plainness deserves to be the last thing you hear. The Ace of Pentacles opened the door. The 10 of Pentacles showed the destination. The 9 of Cups confirmed the specific wish arriving. The wheel clicked into the wealth position. The Sun showed the no financial worries morning. The Star confirmed every quiet money hope was always pointing at this. The Emperor showed the quality of the wealth, built, permanent, lasting, and the World completed the financial worry chapter and began the very rich one. And multiple streams are coming, and the foundation is being built, and the tide is turning, and the peace arrives before the full picture is visible, and the full picture is coming, and the full picture is very rich, and the very rich is soon, and soon means soon, and the cards meant every word of that. Okay, to bring this home, you will be very rich soon, endless wealth, money, and no financial worries. And the cards showed us everything. Your guides told us the wealth coming is real wealth, a lasting structural change, not a windfall, that the no financial worries part arrives before the very rich part. The peace comes first, that money is about to move toward you from more than one direction at the same time. That the financial worries are ending because a foundation is being built, not because of luck, and that your relationship with money is shifting from scarcity thinking to abundance receiving. The Ace of Pentacles opened the fresh material door, a new financial chapter different in kind from what came before. The 10 of Pentacles showed the generational destination, the wealth that outlasts you personally. The 9 of Cups confirmed the specific financial wish arriving. The Wheel of Fortune showed the clicking into the wealth position happening now. The Sun showed the quiet, unremarkable morning where money is no longer the first thought. The Star confirmed every quiet financial hope was always real. The Emperor showed the quality, built, permanent, lasting wealth. And the World completed the financial worry era and officially began the very rich one. And the tea leaf cards showed the first financial sign already appearing, the quiet arriving when the worry lifts, the specific opportunity coming as the first concrete piece, the tide turning with more coming in than going out, you receiving the wealth without guilt, the wealth reaching beyond you to the people connected to you, and you on an ordinary Tuesday realizing the financial worries are actually gone. Believe it plainly. No hedging, no qualifying, no but what if. Make one decision today from the very rich version of yourself. Know that the financial worries were the chapter, not the identity. Receive it without shrinking. Very rich means very rich, not slightly better. And hold the endless part. This is a structure that lasts, not a temporary improvement. All of it confirming you will be very rich soon. Endless wealth, money, and no financial worries. The cards said it plainly, and the cards meant it. Claim this, loves. Drop a comment and say, I claim this, and I will be very rich soon, and the financial worries are ending, and I receive it fully without shrinking. Because every word of that is true. Save this, share it today, And come back and tell me when the very rich starts becoming real. I want to know what the first sign was. If this resonated, please give this video a thumbs up, drop a comment, and tell me what hit hardest. And if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe and turn on that notification bell. Take care of yourself. Bye, loves.